Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the north. More specifically, we're in New York City. We're in Times Square. And I've traveled into New York City, traveled to Times Square for a very specific reason. Because I am going to venture the Lincoln Highway. I've traveled Route 66 twice. I've done the Dixie Highway up and down. I've never done the Lincoln Highway, which cuts coast to coast across the top of this great country. Starting here, right here, one of the busiest places in the United States, Times Square in New York City, then cutting across this great country all the way to San Francisco. For the next upcoming however many days, however long it takes, I'm going to be pushing westward from New York City to California. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know when I'm going to be where. I don't know what we are going to see. But we are on the precipice of a great adventure, starting here in the magical world of Times Square. Yeah, so much going on here in Times Square. There's these giant TV screens everywhere, advertising everything. What's that, Lightyear the movie? Well, Buzz Lightyear. There's all these LED screens advertising all these Broadway shows. There's Phantom of the Opera. There's a Beetlejuice show down there. That's the building that has the ball on it where they count down for New Year's. Someday I'd want to be here on New Year's. Actually, I'm not sure. Because if on New Year's people stand here all day, there's no discernible place to go to the bathroom. I'm not exactly sure how that even works. Over there we got some characters. It looks like some Transformers, Spider-Man taking some photos, Captain America of some sort taking photos with tourists. So Naked Cowboy, how are you doing?
Well, I'm the naked cowboy. You gotta do what you gotta do. Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm beginning. I'm going to travel the Lincoln Highway. I'm beginning here in Times Square, New York, and I'm going to travel by car to San Francisco. Any advice to give a traveler?
San Francisco.
There we go.
You're driving all that way?
Yep, I'm going to drive all the way.
Many times. Prepared to be born off your ass for the next 4 days.
Okay. 4 days? You think I can make it in 4 days?
Sure, it'll be fun and adventurous. I mean, I love going into every little gas station, getting, you know, I get like certain protein powder, you know, they have all the food you like now.
You gotta keep cut. See, I wear a shirt, so I don't need to worry about that. But,
well, safe travel.
Thank you, and I'm glad I could see you. Oh, thank you, Naked Cowboy.
Till we meet again. Be careful.
These bleachers here in the middle of Times Square. These people just sitting here, just taking in this crazy city, this crazy section of the city here. We have the M&M world here. You can see on that sign, you have an M&M crawling on the Empire State Building, much like King Kong did, wreaking havoc in New York. Oh, look at this. It's an M&M dressed like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. He slowly rotates here. See, they have different sections for each color of M&M, depending on if you're a loyalist to a certain M&M color. I don't know, I kind of always thought they all tasted pretty much the same, but maybe I just haven't sat down and properly dissected a bag of M&Ms. Up here, I guess it's a window washer. got these giant pigeons. I guess they're trying to knock him off. Maybe they're trying to eat him because he is made of candy. Some sort of machine here apparently scans your mood. You stand here and then this machine sucks out your brain thoughts and somehow determines your mood and relates it to M&Ms. Step into the scanner here and see there's like a thing above my head that scans me. I can't understand what it's saying, but I guess it's scanning my mood. Oh, here we go, scanning. Oh, you can see it's scanning me, my brain. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Your color mood is purple. You want to try new things and encourage others to do so. That's actually true. I do love doing new things, and I love helping inspire and encourage other people to do the same. The giant, towering Statue of Liberty M&M. That is the green M&M, which is the female M&M. You can see she's sticking out her boot. Maybe she's doing like the rocket kick. That's also a New York thing. The rocket kick. Here you can have your own Statue of Liberty M&M dispenser there. And what are these? These are I Love New York M&Ms. They're in a big apple and they have I Love New York written on every single M&M. Over here we have one of the legendary New York firefighters. Some M&M figurines. There's an M&M riding a motorcycle. Oh, a little snow globe. Rosebud. Dispensers here of different colors of M&Ms. Well, these are some unique colors, maroon and dark blue. You can also get various mixes there. Here are some more solid colors. Whenever I see M&Ms, I think about how great it feels to like put your fingers through them. These giant playbills. I guess these are the plays that are currently here playing in New York. Oh, look at this. Little Shop of Horrors, my favorite musical of all time. Not familiar with all these, of course. It's like we have Tina Turner, Dear Evan Hansen. Yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of these. Notice there's several of these COVID testing sites. I guess they're free if you're worried that you have COVID while you're in downtown New York. We have Grand Slam, where they have a lot of New York specific souvenirs. Look at all these different snow globes, all these different configurations of New York City in snow globe form. Oh, it's a snowy day here in the city. Here's the Empire State Building there in the middle. Give that a little bit of snow. There's a wide selection of Statue of Liberties there. We have this one's made out of cash, the Statue of Liberty. I do like these King Kong statues. He's next to the Empire State Building there. It's a collection of bobblehead figures there. We have superheroes like Superman and Batman, and then some political figures mixed in there as well. Oh, they even have the bobbly head Statue of Liberty there. Look at her bobble. You have even a bobbly Fauci there. Oh, look at the bobbly King Kong here. Big old, he's got a big old bobbly head. Oh, careful. Little King Kongs there as well. Bobbling Kong. Destroying destroying a New York taxi there. It's always running amok here in the city, but they love him anyways. There's a Hershey's Chocolate World here in Times Square, kind of a staple of tourist locations. some of the characters here you see on the dark ride in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Then they have a 5-pound bar of chocolate here. Unfortunately, this is not chocolate, all full of chocolate syrup. That is a bank. Look at these. They have s'mores candles if you want your house to smell really, really sticky. You want your house to smell like a mushy, leaky s'mores. Say Hershey version of Candyland. But if you look, you can see the final city that you make it to is actually the Hershey's Chocolate World in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's the destination in Hershey. That's what the attraction looks like. Because it is New York, we need because it is New York, we have a Hershey's Kiss Statue of Liberty as well. You actually do get a free chocolate bar from the Hershey's World. I don't know if you can keep going in a circle and eating chocolate or not, but it's very nice, complimentary chocolate. Now, Times Square is kind of mind-numbing in a way, just all these giant advertisements flickering above your head. Yeah, one interesting fact, this building here that has the ball that drops on New Year's, this building is actually completely empty. It's pretty much an abandoned building here in one of the busiest places in America. They actually just make enough money renting the advertising space on the side of the building that there's no need to actually use the building for anything else. This studio over here, this is where they filmed Good Morning America. They used to like come out and do things here on the street. I don't know if they've started doing that again after COVID or not, but yeah, they used to do the morning show right out here. They'd have crowds on the street. And you can see these tickers, these news tickers. It actually verifies that I was here today. You can see the current news events flashing before your eyes. So I guess we should grab a little snack here, get a authentic New York hot dog here at this stand. All right, so here's the hot dog. As for everything on it, I'm not sure what this red stuff is. So I guess I'll find out. All right, let's try this. Very good hot dog. Not sure what the red stuff is. Got coleslaw, not coleslaw. Sauerkraut, spready red stuff, ketchup, mustard. It's all very tasty, but mysterious. Anyone knows what the red stuff is, leave a comment in the comment section. Oh, look at this. We got King Kong. King Kong causing chaos here on the street. He's hanging out with the Incredible Hulk. And I think there's a little Deadpool in there somewhere. I think that. Oh, you gotta put the chain on there. Pose with King Kong. Oh, there's Deadpool. So you pose with King Kong, the Hulk, and Deadpool. So we do need to continue on the Lincoln Highway, but first I gotta get back to my car. Look at this, we have the Times Square Taco Bell. You can peek inside the Hard Rock Cafe here. Sometimes they have some cool artifacts. This massive guitar here on the ceiling. And we have these little rock bears. Oh, look at them rock. We make them all rock. And they all rock at the same time. This one's done rocking. He's rocked too much already. There we go. Oh man, there's some rocking bears right there. It's like we got Gwen Stefani's outfit from when she played in No Doubt. There we got Paul McCartney's bass guitar there. Here we have Billy Joel's motorcycle. There is a keyboard signed by the members of 9 Inch Nails. You see, I thought there was only one member of 9 Inch Nails, but there's several signatures. So this is apparently a wax figure of the actor that played Rafiki in the Lion King play. Over here we have the Madame Tussauds here in New York. Got a giant hand there holding the sign. Very sadly, there's a missing marquee right here. This is actually where Ripley's, believe it or not, used to be in New York, and sadly they closed down permanently earlier this year. So it's the former home to Ripley's, believe it or not, New York. Now maybe next time we're here in New York we can check out Madame Tussauds, but they do have the Rock out here on the sidewalk to visit with tourists. How are we doing? How are we doing, Dwayne? Looking good? Still got the eyebrow. And where we are right now, 42nd Street. This is the Lincoln Highway right here that we're walking along. Although we're gonna need to find that car if we're gonna make it all the way to San Francisco. So I was planning this Lincoln Highway trip. I knew that I had to start in Times Square. That is the starting point of the Lincoln Highway. But I was a little unsure about how I was going to get to Times Square, New York. The New York City is really hard to penetrate with a vehicle. It's so busy, it's so much traffic, and there's such little space. So I didn't know if there was actually going to be able to park in New York City. But I looked online and they did say that there was hourly parking in Times Square. I think it's a little more expensive to park overnight, but it said that you could park for a few hours and pay, you know, a parking fee. So I parked in this building behind me. This is the Port Authority bus terminal. I guess this is the kind of the hub for the buses, the public buses here in New York. And they did have a parking garage inside with parking, so I went ahead and parked in there. So let's go find my car. And out here in front of the Port Authority bus terminal, we have a statue of Ralph Kramden from The Honeymooners. Apparently he was a bus driver by profession in that classic TV show, The Honeymooners. All right, see if we can locate the car so we can complete the Lincoln Highway. Cost about $45 to park here. I think I've been in Times Square for maybe about 3 hours at this point. Now we're not in New York for very long, so we're heading into the Lincoln Tunnel. This should take us into New Jersey. You know, I think we're underwater right now. And here we are, berthed out into New Jersey. Here in Jersey City, New Jersey, we have a muffler man. And over the course of this channel, I've documented quite a few of these muffler men that hold items aloft in front of businesses. You can see this particular muffler man holding a roll of carpet here in front of Wilson's Carpet. This is the Bunyan style muffler man. But one thing that makes this muffler man very special is that this is the muffler man that is shown during the opening credits of The Sopranos. Tony Soprano driving through New Jersey, smoking a cigar in his car as he drives past different locations in New Jersey. And you get, for a few seconds, you see this muffler man proudly holding that log of carpet. These muffler men are made of fiberglass. This one here doesn't look like he's going anywhere. His feet are embedded in concrete, which is kind of ironic You think about The Sopranos, a show about mobsters, and the muffler man associated with The Sopranos has his feet embedded in cement. Also, there's a little etching here. It says, America is #1, love it or leave it. Oh, you can see him peeking down at us. Looks like he's got a few little birds there hanging out on top of his carpet. So yes, my friends, we are officially on the Lincoln Highway. And the Lincoln Highway is actually the very first coast-to-coast highway in the United States. It was built in 1913, meaning it was in existence a full 13 years before Route 66. It was actually called the America's Main Street before Route 66 kind of commandeered the name. So yeah, I've been excited about this for a while. Ever since I did Route 66, I've been interested in the other major highways, the old school highways. Did the Dixie Highway, done the Route 66, of course. So finally we're gonna get a chance to do the Lincoln Highway. So admittedly, we've not got very far tonight. It was quite an effort getting into New York to get to Times Square, then getting out of New York. So we're currently in Newark, New Jersey. I'm gonna rest for the night, and then we're gonna get up and keep on keeping on that Lincoln Highway. If I can successfully make it out of New Jersey. I complain about this too much, but the roads in New Jersey are built in a way that is completely different from how roads are built in any other state. They have their complete own unique system. They don't want you to ever take a left turn, and they will wind you around everywhere to stop you from taking that left turn. That's probably more safe, but to someone like me who's not used to driving in New Jersey, it is totally frustrating the entire time. So we'll continue on through New Jersey and then pass into Pennsylvania. Again, we're just gonna have to wait and see what the time frame is gonna be. Hopefully I can get it in the time frame that I have in my head, but we will see. This is a new adventure. I don't know what it's gonna take. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy this trip. I hope you guys stick with me as we travel out west. If you want to help contribute to the channel, of course, best thing you do is just watch the videos, subscribe. It'll let you know when new videos are coming out. Of course, I'll be doing a video every day. There'll be a new video every morning as long as I am on the Lincoln Highway until it is finished. If there's other ways that you'd like to support the channel, consider Patreon. I have a donation of $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. And don't forget, we have enamel pins in the Etsy shop. 5 different enamel pins, including this possum bagger. It is me as a possum. This is currently in the Etsy shop. These help, you know, get gas. Gas is gonna be, as I head west, gas is going to go up. Gas is already pretty high here. So, you know, if you want to help me with a few dollars I can put in my gas tank, those are great ways to help. I do have super thanks enabled, where you can leave a donation with a comment. Of course, not asking anyone to do that, but if you wish, if you want to help throw a few dollars in the change bucket, help me put a few gallons of gas in my car, I will graciously thank you. But yeah, we're excited about this big road trip, and hopefully you guys will be here tomorrow and the next day as we complete this together. But until tomorrow morning, this one's in the bag.